Alright, so Panda Frog started the 1 million Scoville Lock Sport Club, and this will sort of serve as my entry. Um, so, really, all that's required is consuming a hot sauce or a pepper that's at least 1 million Scoville units. Um, there's no lock picking required, but you have to be a member of the lock sport community. Um, I will be picking a lock. Um, so we'll start with having a little bit of this Last Dab XXX. It actually has three different types of Pepper X in it. It has Pepper X, Chocolate Pepper X, and Peach Pepper X in it. So I'll have some of that. I can't have anything to drink for at least a minute. But after I have that, I'll go ahead and pick this lock here. We'll go into a little more about it, even though I don't know too much about it. But first, we'll go ahead and get some of the sauce. It's really thick, so I have a toothpick here in case I need to help it out. And I think that's approximately all that I'm required to have. But we're going to keep going. I'd say that's probably pretty good. Close this back up. And try to figure out how to do this without changing the camera around. I'm just gonna okay. Whew. All right, let me grab my vise. Yeah, Pepper X is supposed to be somewhere up around 3 million Scoville units. Already got the hiccups. Alright, so this Alba dimple lock has this WUXI stamped on the side. 6-pinner, looks like it has a little anti-drill pin there. I don't really know anything about this, so if you know what this is, please feel free to leave a comment about it. I'd like to know more about it. I'm new to dimple picking, so I'm still trying to figure out my technique. I'm using this kind of modified southward cowlet handle, and I'm fighting it a lot. It doesn't work very well. And just using a normal bottom of the keyway tensioner for this. Alright, it takes relatively stout tension. Got 3 clicks already, and then there's another binder in the back, and that was it. That was actually pretty quick. Alright, so put that there and we'll gut it. But you know what? Just for fun, we'll have just a little bit more of this. And still haven't had anything to drink. They come. Yeah, that'll be enough for a second. All right. Whew. these open backs. I've actually been really liking the circlip pliers for popping the circlip, and would you believe it? I just locked it back up. So guess what? I don't have a key. And we're not filming this again. Let's see if I can speed through this time. Oh, it doesn't. I think I got the tension all wrong on that one. This doesn't feel right. Sometimes it goes real fast, and others it won't go at all. And I have the wrong pattern there. Oh man. Nose is running. Of course, it went really well the first time, and I had to accidentally lock it back up. Felt good. Come on. Yeah, I'm getting nothing now. I am starting to get a bit more control of my hands again. So that's good. That was a definite overset there. Okay. This is turning into a much longer video than I intended. Okay. Let me just make sure that everything's dropped down. This is feeling more like what it's supposed to. If I can get under that last one. There we go. And almost had a bit of a sad Assa'd there. Okay. One more time. Let's make sure not to lock this back up. And we're going to get this one right. Okay. So go ahead and throw a shim in there. There's nothing too crazy with this lock, so. Okay. All standard key pins. Let me get my tweezers and pull this shim out. Standard on one. Bit of a spool on two. Standard on three. Let's come from the other side now. And that was standard on six. Spool on five. And standard on four. I fully expect that this is all the same spring, so I'm just going to dump them. Take a quick look here. No undercuts or anything. There is a little bit of chamfer on all stacks. So let me go ahead and arrange this real quick and take a closer look. Okay, let's bring this down. So yeah, all standard key pins. Some of them have a pretty well rounded top. Okay, there we go. So definitely not really tight tolerances. Also, I don't think we'll be able to see this. I'll back up in a second, but they're not very deep spools, but also, let's see if I can, I don't know if you'll be able to see this. They're not even. They're more worn on the top on one side, but also the waist of it is a little bit off center. So yeah, definitely not machines to very tight tolerances. But yeah, if you know anything about this lock, please leave a comment so I can learn more about what I'm working on. Alright, thanks everyone.